basketball tournament. Tonight, the Lady Devils will be taking on the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes. On the microphone, we will have the starting lineup soon. As everyone is getting ready for tonight's big game. The winner of tonight's game will go on to play Saturday. And it looks as if Marion has a rather large crowd tonight, and they are fired up. Gate City's crowd is beside us. Both teams of girls are in the huddle getting ready for the beginning of this game. I'm sure all are fired up and ready to win tonight. So this should be an interesting game. Rebecca Coleman will be jumping for Gate City. And for Marion, number 53, Robin Scott. The tip-off. Out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds by Kathy Weiniger. It's called Marion's ball. Amy Hunt, number 43, will inbound from half court to number 25, Cheryl Barr. Hunt passes back to Barr. Cheryl Barr's pass to number 21 is thrown out of bounds. Gate City's ball. Amy Morris, number 24, will inbound to Kathy Weiniger, number 23. Weiniger gets it across the line. Passes down to Deanne McConnell, number 21 of Gate City. Rebecca Coleman passes back out to McConnell. Weiniger passes back to McConnell. And last touch by Marion, it's Gate City's ball. At Gate City's baseline, Michelle Lane will inbound. Rebecca Coleman with the ball. passes to Kathy Weiniger. Marion playing good defense. Deanna McConnell passes off to Michelle Lane. Amy Morris, bounce pass to McConnell. Gate City not able to do anything with the ball tonight because of Marion's defense. Knocked out of bounds by Marion. It's Gate City's ball. Lane inbounding. And knocked back out of bounds by Cheryl Barr, number 25. Lane inbounds to Deanne McConnell. McConnell passes to Lane. She takes the shot and scores the first two in the game. Number 21, Stringer with the ball, passes off to Barr. Stringer gets it across the line and goes down deep. Calling a foul on Gate City. That foul was by Michelle Lane. And that foul was by Rebecca Coleman instead of Michelle Lane, I'm sorry. Wingfield, number 13, inbounds to Hunt. Hunt passes off to number 55. The shot no good by Barr. Barr shoots again, and it is no good. She gets the ball. Wingfield misses her shot. Rebecca Coleman gets the ball. Hands off to Deanne McConnell. McConnell off to Morris. And Amy Morris is fouled by number 25, Cheryl Barr.
Foul number 25, Cheryl Barr. Foul number 1. Team foul number 1.
Morris will be throwing the ball in. Kathy Weininger looking around. Bounce pass back to Morris. Off to Lane. McConnell passes out to Morris. And it's Marion's ball. Wingfield inbounds to Hunt. Hunt passes to Wingfield, who gets it across the line. Fireball misses her shot. Amy Morris gets the ball. Takes it across the line. Passes off to Deanne McConnell. Michelle Lane passes off to Weininger. To Morris. Back to Weininger, and Weininger takes the shot. And scores. Hunt passes across, number 55. Back out to Wingfield. Cheryl Barr passes off to number 43. Wingfield with the ball. Passes in. Shot good by number 53, Robin Scott. Foul by Amy Morris. Robin Scott, number 53, will be at the line shooting. I'm sorry, that foul was by Rebecca Coleman. Scott shooting. And her shot is good. Score now 4-3. Gate City leading by 1 point. Weiniger passes up to Michelle Lane. Rebecca Coleman passes back out to Weiniger. Weiniger will be at the line shooting. She'll get 2 shots. Trisha Edwards coming into the game for Rebecca Coleman. Coleman has 2 fouls on her already. Weiniger's first shot is no good. 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining on the clock. Girls getting ready to play the last shot. And it is no good either. Wingfield, number 13, gets the ball across the line. Passes out to Catalan, number 11. Wingfield looks around, passes out to Catalan. And she is fouled by number 23, Kathy Weiniger. Catalan will be at the line shooting for Marion. She'll get 2 shots. 3:45 remaining on the clock for the first period. And Catalan's first shot is good. And Catalan's second shot is good also. Weiniger inbounds to Deanne McConnell. Michelle Lane loses the ball over her head. Wingfield passes off to Catalan, who will get it across the line for Marion. Score now 4-5. Gate City trailing by 1 point. And Catalan passing back and forth. Wingfield takes the shot. It's to the outside. The rebound is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Marion. Gate City's ball. 3:08 left in the first period. Amy Morris inbounds to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger passes up to Deanne McConnell. And number 55, Fireball gets the ball. Catalan now will take it across the line. Number 21 passes off, and Steringer takes a shot. She misses. Deanne McConnell gets the ball, passes off to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger passes off to McConnell, down to Morris. And Michelle Lane with 2 points. Catalan inbounding. She inbounds to Hunt. Hunt passes to Fireball. And nearly stolen away by Deanne McConnell. Catalan gets the ball. Robin Scott passes back to Catalan. Timeout called for Marion with 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The score is 6-5. Gate City now leading by 1 point. Kathy Weiniger has 2 and Michelle Lane has 4. For Marion, Robin Scott has 3 and Susan Catalan has 2. Marion has fouls, and Gate City has 2. Susan Catalan, number 11, will be inbounding from the sidelines. She throws it into Amy Hunt, number 43, and she passes it back to Catalan. Knocked out of bounds by Weiniger. Catalan, bounce pass to Hunt. Fireball, number 55 with the shot. Weiniger passes to McConnell. Trish Edwards takes the shot. Dean McConnell gets the ball. Foul called on Robin Scott, number 53 of Marion. Trish Edwards will be inbounding from Gate City's baseline. And Steringer, number 21, gets the ball. Catalan takes it across the line. Passes off to Amy Hunt, back to Catalan. Foul called on Gate City. Number 24, Amy Morris. Robin Scott will be shooting. She'll get 2 shots. And Scott misses her first shot. .55 seconds remaining on the clock for the first period. Scott's second shot is good. Then McConnell passes back to Weiniger. And Weiniger's pass is a little hard and it goes out of bounds. Catalan inbounds to Steringer. To Scott, who passes off to Catalan. Hunt passes to Catalan, who gets it across the line. Hunt steps in and takes the shot. And it is good. Score now 10-6. Marion leading against Gate City. Morris with the bounce pass to Weiniger. Then off to McConnell. Back to Weiniger. Back to McConnell. And Weiniger takes the shot. It hits the rim, bounces off. Catalan with the ball now. And it is the end of the first quarter. The score, 10-6. Gate City trailing to the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes. Gate City has 4 fouls, team fouls, and Marion has 3. Kathy Weiniger has 2 points. Michelle Lane has 4. And for Marion, number 55, Fireball, has 2. Amy Hunt, number 43, has 2. Robin Scott, number 53, has 4. And Susan Catalan, number 11, has 2. It's the beginning of the second quarter. Amy Morris will inbound from half court. Kathy Weiniger passes off to Deanne McConnell. And McConnell passes out. Catalan gets the ball. Goes down for the layup, and it is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Marion. It's Gate City's ball. Morris will inbound to Weiniger. Morris off to McConnell. McConnell with a long pass to Weiniger, who can't do anything with it. Looks around. Passes off Trish Edwards. Foul called on Marion. That foul was by Wendy Wingfield, number 13. Kathy Weiniger will be shooting for two at the line. Weiniger's first shot strips the net. Weiniger's second shot is no good. Wendy Wingfield, number 13, gets the ball. She passes off. Catalan with the ball, passes back to Wingfield. Wingfield passes back to Catalan. And under the goal to Amy Hunt, and Hunt passes off to Kathy Weiniger. Michelle Lane will inbound the ball from Gate City's baseline. And number 43, Amy Hunt, passes off to Fireball to Catalan. Catalan to Wingfield, back to Catalan. Catalan passes off to Hunt, and Hunt takes the shot, and it is good. Shot good by number 43. Weiniger passes off to Deanne McConnell. Back to Weiniger. Loses the ball. Wingfield passes down to Catalan, and Catalan's shot is good for two. Timeout called for Gate City. 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the half. Score 7-14. Gate City trailing to Marion. Gate City has a fairly large crowd tonight. They're all out to support the girls in their tournament play. Time in called. Amy Morris will be throwing the ball in from the sidelines. Kathy Weiniger passes off to Morris. Morris's pass is blocked by Catalan. The call is for Marion. Catalan inbounding. And foul called on Kathy Weiniger.
Foul number 23, Kathy Weiniger. Foul number 2, team foul number 5.
Amy Hunt, number 43, will be shooting 1 for 1. And her shot is no good. The rebound good by Fireball, number 55. Weiniger passes off to Deanne McConnell. Back to Weiniger. Trish Edwards passes off to McConnell. Morris to Lane. Back to Morris. And Morris' shot is good. Wingfield goes down. Her shot is no good. Michelle Lane gets the ball. Passes up to Weiniger. Amy Morris with the ball now. Morris passes to Lane. Lane's shot goes around the rim. Weiniger's rebound is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Gate City. Catalan will inbound. And Catalan took too long throwing the ball in. It is Gate City's ball. Rebecca Coleman coming into the game for Michelle Lane. Trish Edwards will inbound from Gate City's baseline to Rebecca Coleman. Coleman passes off to Morris. Off to Weiniger. Weiniger's shot is good. It was a three-pointer by Kathy Weiniger. And Wingfield goes down with the ball. Stops, passes off to Fireball. Off to Catalan. Wingfield back to Catalan. Catalan takes the shot, hits the backboard. Foul called on Gate City. That foul was by Trish Edwards of Gate City, number 45. Martha Ketron will be at the line shooting. Ketron will get 2 shots. Score now 16-12. Ketron misses her first shot. 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Ketron's second shot is good. Deanne McConnell passes off to Weiniger, who gets it across the line. Deanne McConnell looks around, passes off to Amy Morris. Edwards takes it under the goal and stolen away. Sterringer, number 21, passes off to Wingfield. Amy Hunt gets it across the line. Passes off to Wendy Wingfield. Wingfield to Sterringer, back to Wingfield. Wingfield goes in, shoots, hits the backboard. Amy Morris gets the ball. And Kathy Weiniger takes the shot and scores for Gate City. 2 more points. Wingfield inbounds to Steringer. And number 53 misses her shot. And the rebound is no good. Rebecca Coleman gets the ball, passes off to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger stops, passes to Deanne McConnell. And ball stolen away by Wingfield, and a foul called on Amy Morris, number 24 of Gate City. Wingfield will be shooting 1 for 1. Score now is 17-14. Marion leading against Gate City with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first half. And Wingfield does get the first shot. The girls getting ready to play the second shot. And it is no good. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Passes off to Trish Edwards. Edwards' shot comes back to her. And a foul is called. A foul is by number 45, Martha Ketron. Trish Edwards will be shooting at the foul line for Gate City. She'll get 2 shots. And Edwards' first shot is good. Edwards misses her second shot, and Fireball gets the ball. Wingfield passes to Ketron, Catalan. Catalan off to Hunt. Back to Catalan. Hunt to Wingfield, who misses the shot. Dan McConnell gets the ball. Walking called on Catalan, who almost had the steal from Deanne McConnell. Is Gate City's ball. Amy Morris will throw it in from the sidelines. Kathy Weiniger looking around, passes off to Amy Morris. Stolen away by Wingfield, who knocks it off her foot and rolls it out of bounds. It will be Gate City's ball once again. Morris will inbound. Morris passes in to Rebecca Coleman. Coleman's shot is good for 2. Foul called on Marion. Foul is by number 53, Robin Scott, and Rebecca Coleman at the line will be shooting 1 shot. Michelle Lane coming into the game for Rebecca Coleman. Catalan will throw the ball in. 1:11 left in the first half. Catalan inbounds to Wingfield. Wingfield passes off to number 21, Steringer. Steringer passes to Catalan. Wingfield's pass is thrown out of bounds, and it will be Gate City's ball. Morris will inbound from Marion's baseline. Kathy Weiniger passes off to Amy Morris. Morris to McConnell. Trish Edwards' shot is good for 2 points. Our ball passes to Sterringer, gets it across the line. Foul called on Deanne McConnell of Gate City. Sterringer, number 21, will be at the line. She'll get 2 shots with 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Gate City now is leading by 1 point against Marion, 19-18. Sterringer shot ties it up. And she just might bring her team into the lead if she gets the second foul shot. And she does just that. Score now 20-19. Marion leading by 1 point against Gate City Blue Devils. Amy Morris with the ball now. Just about loses it. And Morris throws it out of bounds. Catalan will inbound from the sidelines. 7 seconds left on the clock. Pass stolen away by Weiniger. Foul called on number 43. That is Amy Hunt. Kathy Weiniger will be at the line shooting. She'll get 1 for 1. 4 seconds left on the clock. And Weiniger's first shot is good. Tying score up now, 20-20. And she brings her team into the lead by 1 with her last foul shot. Walking called on Marion with 2 seconds left. It is Gate City's ball. Joanna Bellamy coming in for Michelle Lane. One second left. And at halftime, the score 21-20. Gate City leading the Marion Hurricanes. Be sure and stay tuned for the second half of this tournament game when we return. Welcome back to the second half of the girls varsity tournament games. Gate City is playing Marion tonight, and the score now 21-20. Gate City leading by 1 point to the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes. Amy Morris inbounds to Kathy Weiniger at the beginning of the second half. Kathy Weiniger looks around, passes off to Michelle Lane. Lane back to Weiniger. Knocked away by Amy Hunt, but Kathy Weiniger retrieves the ball, passes to Michelle Lane, who passes back to Weiniger. Shot good by number 21, Sterringer. Weiniger passes off to McConnell. Knocked out of bounds by Sterringer once again. It is Gate City's ball. Amy Morris will inbound. Kathy Weiniger looking around. Passes off to Amy Morris. Morris passes to Deanne McConnell. Back to Morris. Kathy Weiniger. Shot is no good. Fireball number 55 passes to Amy Hunt, who passes to number 13, Wendy Wingfield. Wingfield gets it across the line. Passes off to Hunt. Hunt passes inside to Sterringer. Wingfield passes off to Sterringer once again, and Deanne McConnell knocks the ball away. Morris throws it back inbounds to Rebecca Coleman. And Kathy Weiniger's shot is good. Wingfield inbounds and takes it down. Fireball passes back out to Sterringer. Sterringer to Wingfield. Wingfield steps in, passes back out to Sterringer, back to Wingfield. Wingfield goes in for the shot, and it's good. Marion now leading by 1 point, 24-23. Weiniger passes out to McConnell. McConnell looking around. Passes not thrown out of bounds. Morris is unable to catch it. Wingfield will inbound from the sidelines, and timeout call for Gate City. 5:08 remaining in the third quarter. Hurricanes leading by 1 point against Gate City Blue Devils. Gate City's cheerleaders are down on the floor. The girls have done a fine job this season traveling with the team, and we thank them for their support. Time in called. Wendy Wingfield will inbound from near half court. She throws it in to Sterringer, who passes back to Wingfield. Wingfield misses her shot, and a foul is called on Gate City. That foul is on Marion. Wingfield, I'm sorry. Deanne McConnell will inbound the ball. Weiniger takes the ball down. Passes back out to McConnell. Amy Morris with the ball, takes it around to the other side. Passes to Trish Edwards. Edwards' shot is good for 2 points. Knocked out by Gate City's Marion's ball. Wingfield bounding from the sidelines. Robin Scott, number 53, passes across the line to Sterringer. Sterringer's pass is thrown too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Gate City's leading now by 1 point, 25-24 against the Hurricanes. 4:18 left on the clock for the third quarter. It's a tight game. Weiniger passes off to Morris. Morris takes it down and takes the shot and scores. Catalan inbounds. Nearly stolen away by Edwards. Jump ball called. Marion will gain possession from that jump. Catalan inbounding. Throws it in to Wingfield. Amy Hunt scores 2 for her team. Weiniger brings the ball back down. Her shot hits the rim, bounces off. Wingfield with a long pass to Catalan. Robin Scott passes back to Catalan. Amy Hunt throws it back to Catalan. Back to Hunt. Walking called on Amy Hunt, number 43 of Marion. It is Gate City's ball. Morris inbounds to Weiniger, who brings the ball down. Weiniger passes off to Morris, to Trish Edwards, and Edwards scores 2 more. Catalan inbounds to Amy Hunt. Hunt scoops it off to Catalan. Catalan crosses the line and scoops it back to Wingfield. Amy Hunt with the ball now. Catalan goes under the goal. Her shot is blocked. Trish Edwards with the ball. Foul called on number 53, Robin Scott of Marion. Timeout called for Marion. 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Gate City now leading by 3 points against the Marion Hurricanes, 29-26. Marion has 2 team fouls in this half. Called. Gate City coming out of the huddle now. Amy Morris will inbound. Weiniger passes off to McConnell. Weiniger throws to Amy Morris. And a foul called on Marion. Foul is by Catalan. Number 11, Amy Morris will throw it in from the baseline. Weiniger gets control of the ball. Bounce pass to McConnell. McConnell has to throw it back to Weiniger. Trish Edwards saves the ball. And a foul called. Foul is by number 21, Sterringer. Rebecca Coleman inbounds to Weiniger. And Kathy Weiniger's shot is good. Catalan passes to Sterringer. And foul by Amy Morris. Number 24. Catalan will inbound. Hunt passes back to Catalan. Score now 31-26, Gate City leading. Amy Hunt passes back out to Catalan. Hunt to number 55. Sterringer's shot is good. Foul by Rebecca Coleman, number 34. Sterringer will be at the line shooting one shot. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Michelle Lane replacing Rebecca Coleman. The girls ready to play. Sterringer's one and only shot. And Sterringer does not get the basket. Michelle Lane gets the ball, scoops it off to Weiniger. McConnell passes back to Weiniger. Off to Trish Edwards. A walking called on Trish Edwards of Gate City. Catalan will inbound. Hunt passes back to Catalan. Sterringer gets it across the line. Fireball passes to Catalan. Catalan passes off. And Fireball with the ball. Catalan now passes to Hunt. It will be Marion's ball. Amy Hunt will throw it in. 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Catalan misses her shot. And the refs say that the last shot is good. I believe that was by Sterringer.